They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rebels will get this season underway as toe meets leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. Adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Right down the middle. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
They'll leave it with him. Running into the open space. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Bears lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bears! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rebels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Quickly to the tight end. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Setting up the screen. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. And the Rebels will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Catches it at the 15. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Porter. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage, and hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender is going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
Oh, they're after him. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Bears decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And it'll be down right there. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how...
There he goes. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete to the right. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Quick tempo here for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
That's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
To the ground with the back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? Getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Snagged out of the air. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears will have it 1st and 10. Completion to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Baylor! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, I'm kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
He's got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Here's a hit. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Still running at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball comes to rest right there. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Looking downfield on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Hainsworth. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll keep it himself. Slithers into space. Inside the 40. He's loose. Inside the touchdown Bears! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we had ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Pushes ahead for two. They'll mark it at the 17. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Here comes the heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground, get what you can get, and live to play another day.
Moving out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Second down.
Going to swing it on second down. Takes the easy completion. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Rebels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the punt team. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Bears come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On the move, he fires. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And they're able to get him on the ground. The Rebels want to move quickly. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there, forced the TFL.
That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Quick toss. Past the first down marker and still running. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
You know, it's tough to start a year. You got to go into a hostile environment, play a good team. They weren't able to get that win, but they've looked entirely different in this one. Playing at home, they've been feeding off of the energy of their crowd. They've executed better, and they're going to feel real good after this one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's what...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long. Early.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 4th down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll run it from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the move, it's King. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the running back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get